Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Nice to see you again in our transactional writing class. In our class, actually, we are going to discuss more about how to write the interpretation of graphs, or we can say as interpreting graphs. Actually, there are several kinds of graphs. The first is line graph. Line graph here you can see uh, it indicates lines and how to write the interpretation of the line graph. The first, you have to introduce the graph. How can you introduce the graph? You need to begin with one or two sentences that state what the graph shows. In general, of course, for example, like the line graph compares the fast food consumption of teenagers in Australia between 1975 and 2000, a period of 25 years. So, what it tells about in general. And then, the second, after you introduce the graph, you give an overview. You need to state what the main trend or trends in the graph are. Main trendsnya seperti apa? Apakah misalnya naik terus, kemudian turun terus, atau fluktuatif? You can state the main trend. Don't give details such as the data here. Tidak perlu menambahkan detail terlebih dahulu because this is still giving an overview. You are just looking for something that describes what's happening overall. For example, overall, the consumption of fish and chips declined over the period, whereas the amount of pizza and hamburgers that were eaten increased. And then number 3, give the detail. The key to organizing your body paragraphs is to group data together where there are patterns. Jadi di sini sudah grouping the data. To do this, you need to identify any similarities and differences. You can find out the similarities and also the differences from the chart. Look at the graph, what things are similar and what things are different. Nah, di sini dilihat mana yang sama dan mana yang berbeda. For example, in 1975, the most popular fast food with Australian teenagers was fish and chips, being eaten 100 times a year. Nah, ini disebutkan, sudah menyebutkan number, angka. Tapi kalau yang tadi giving on overview, itu belum menyebutkan angka, hanya general description. This was far higher than pizza and hamburgers. Nah, di sini sudah menyebutkan comparison, lebih tinggi ya daripada pizza and hamburgers, which were consumed approximately 5 times a year. However, apart from a brief rise again from 1980 to 1985, jadi naik lagi ya. Jadi naik di tahun 1985. Nah, bisa dilihat di sini sampai 1980 sampai 1985. Yeah, okay. And then you can see this is the chips, yeah, fish and chips. And then the consumption of fish and chips gradually declined over the 25-year time scale to finish at just under 40. Nah, di sini Anda fokus ya, apa yang ingin Anda tekankan, yang Anda ingin tuliskan yang mana? Misalnya pizza, apakah pizza, fish and chips, atau hamburgers? Kalau misalnya Anda basing point atau base pointnya adalah fish and chips, berarti fish and chips ini adalah yang paling ditekankan atau dideskripsikan paling banyak, kemudian pizza dan hamburgers di sini sebagai pembanding ya. Here is the example of the full writing. Later you can read it. After that, please fill in the correct word. Yeah, because this line chart, of course, we have several specific words or phrases like a low point, from, rising sharply, decline, increase slightly, sudden, doubled, recovered, to, drop, remain, were. Nah, yeah, you can see here the example of the paragraph related to interpreting the line graphs. Next is the bar chart. And the bar chart. What can you do to interpret the bar chart? The first, you can make comparison. In this chart, you must compare the data and grouping the data. Jadi hampir sama ya dengan line chart. It is a good idea to divide your answer into paragraphs so it's well organized. To do this, you should group similar things together into paragraphs or sections. Actually, it's almost the same as line chart. The difference is that line chart is to describe the process, yeah, the process, whether it increased sharply or it increased significantly or dropped or for example decreased significantly. Jadi ada alurnya gitu ya, ada alurnya naik atau turun secara signifikan. Tapi kalau bar chart itu hanya compare atau membandingkan tinggi rendahnya saja. Ya, atau banyak sedikitnya. Tidak melihat dari proses atau perjalanannya. Next, here is the example of the bar chart description or interpretation. For example, it can clearly be seen that ActiveX was the most popular computer package to download, whilst Net was the least popular of the three. Ya, karena comparison berarti kita memakai comparison pattern, ya, list, kemudian downloads of ActiveX and Java showed similar patterns, with both gradually increasing from week 1 to week 5. However, nah, di sini kalian bisa mendeskripsikan bagaimana dengan yang lain, dibandingkan, ya, dibandingkan dengan yang lain. Okay, and then the next is pie chart, yeah. In pie chart, because this is like pie, so it's called pie chart. Here you can use simple past. Actually, all description of the graphic or graphs or diagrams, you have to describe it using simple past. Jadi mendeskripsikannya menggunakan simple past because the data has been in the past, so you can describe using simple past. No language of change seperti increase, decrease, because increase, decrease can be used in the line chart. And then next is comparison and contrast. Jadi membandingkan, sama ya dengan line chart dan juga bar chart. Di pie chart ini sama. Ya. The specific or the special indicator for the pie chart here is the use of percentage. Jadi menggunakan persentase. Ya, karena lebih sering menggunakan persentase di sini. So, what is the example of the writing? The pie chart illustrates the primary reason that people came to and left the UK in 2007. At the first glance, it's clear that the main factor influencing this decision was employment. Nah, kemudian di sini menunjukkan data-datanya. Next, you can do here the how to compare using comparative and superlative, but please write down the comparative word or the comparative phrase and superlative phrase. For example, accurate. Accurate using accurater or more accurate. Jadi pakainya more accurate atau accurater. Kalau more accurate berarti kalian tulis di sini more accurate. And then for superlative is the most accurate, ya, the most accurate. Kalau certain pakainya the more atau more certain atau certainer. Oh, maybe it's more certain. Berarti kalian tulis ini more certain. Superlative word is the most certain, ya, bukan certainest. Okay. And then next, you can practice writing by describing this line graph. Coba kalian mendeskripsikan line chart yang ada di sini. Ya, di sini adalah the graph below shows the bags of cans recycled. Ya, cans recycled. Bags of cans berarti kantong-kantong kaleng yang di recycle atau didaur ulang ya. Di sini ada dari 0 sampai 18 bags. Ada 0 sampai 18 kantong yang didaur ulang. You can see there are 6 days, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and day 6. So later you can describe the first is about what is the line about. Apa itu? Tentang apa itu? Oh, ternyata this line show atau the line chart shows, for example, the bags recycled every day. And then after that, you can describe overly. For example, the bags recycled every day is fluctuative. Misalnya fluktuatif. Kemudian setelah itu atau kalimat setelah itu adalah menyebutkan data-data, comparing, kemudian juga bagaimana perjalanannya, rising, dropping, or rising, decreasing, ya, day by day. Okay, I will give you time to write down the interpretation of the graph here, or the line graph. You can write it down around 1 until 2 paragraphs. Good luck and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.